Okay, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, the cast and crew or brain trust of Sushi Girl.
Yeah.
Well, they've just all got quiet, but they're a noisy lot. I'm really impressed, after talking to a lot of you guys, that it was a labor of love. And what I've seen so far of the movie looks a lot more expensive than the budget. And Kern, how did you put this together? What was?
Well, I couldn't have done it without. Well, there's one guy missing here. His name is. Well, there's two guys.
Yeah.
But Søren Saran rounds out the four producers. Me, Testa, and Neil, and Søren, and we were the brain trust of the film. And we came together. We all have sort of different sensibilities in terms of production and in terms of story. And
someone had to hold down the fort in L.A.
Someone did, yeah.
Søren.
He's there to put out the fires.
Yep. Yeah.
There's always fires.
Always fires.
It was all. I think a lot of it came down to us pushing one another to sort of instead of back down from challenges, to conquer them. And Neil sort of, I think, was the catalyst for all that. And when he said, "I'm going to, I want you to do this on a real budget with a real cast in a real location," and showed us where we were going to shoot it, and we all fell in love.
And then it happened.
Yeah, and then it also started falling into place. It was a sort of an avalanche.
And I believe it was Tony agreeing to do this movie that was the lightning stroke that made it happen. So. No matter what happens, boom, Tony.
Yeah.
What was it about this project that attracted you?
Black Thunder!
What was it about Sushi Girl that worked for you?
24-hour massage parlors. And I mean that jokingly, but really it was like going through a door where you could have many, many choices, 52 flavors of just ecstasy,
Now, the cast in the movie, great ensemble cast, a lot of great roles. They're saying that it has a real 70s flavor, violence, and it looks awesome. What were some of the hooks that you put in there, and why?
What were our influences?
Coffee.
And your influences?
Right.
We heard Tarantino's name mentioned a few times, but
we love film. We love film.
We're a bunch of movie nerds.
We're a bunch of film fans, fanatics.
Film, and we wanted to make a film that would stand the annals of history.
I just watched an interview with Peter Greenaway, filmmaker, and he said that film is dead because its art form is that of the spoken word. Do you guys think film is dead?
No.
Not ever go away.
Yeah. And I think
as long as there's a story to tell, that there's going to be film, and people that are creative enough to put something together like this, something's going to get made, and it's going to be damn good.
I mean, there's always going to be campfire stories. These are visual campfire stories.
Well, we're making stories. We're developing characters. We're bringing them to life. We're filming them. How could that be dead?
Yeah.
Hieroglyphics.
Even if it's not shot on film, it's still film.
Yes. So are you guys going to be able to keep the team together for future films, your production team?
Yes.
I know actors come and go, but...
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, we still barbecue every other week, so...
And actually, I can safely say that a lot of actors aren't going to go anywhere, so...
Yeah.
I think
Kern was talking
What's
about...
that?
They're firing my ass.
Whoops, Dustin.
What were you saying?
Go away.
Gotta go!
I overheard a journalist asking you what your next project was. My ears perked up.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
Well, it's a common thing amongst all of us. It's not the job you've done; it's your next job that you're always thinking of. But
no, I mean, I had such a great experience with all these guys. I mean, I'd love to do another one. With everybody. Maybe it's not everybody at once, but in different combinations and concentrations.
Absolutely.
We definitely want to do. If this is popular enough, a sequel and maybe even a prequel.
Prequel.
It would be a
Prequel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
not to give anything away, but it doesn't end well.
Mark, having watched a bunch of interviews go down this afternoon with you, I can't imagine there being a unique Star Wars question, so I'm not going to ask you any Star Wars questions. But but I was interested when I was researching you. You were in the stage production of Amadeus. You were in the Elephant Man.
Amadeus.
There's a lot of different roles you've done, and the work that you've done in animation.
Right.
Playing the heavy, playing the villain, losing it, especially animated, very different than playing the hero. do you get to go to certain places? People talked about when Heath Ledger played the Joker. What was it like for you?
Well, it's such a rich character. I mean, if your character's insane, by definition, that character is unpredictable. And if your character is unpredictable, then you're never boring. So over the years, I mean, I started in '92. I approach each Joker script as it's my first, and I look and see what purpose he serves in that particular script, because in some scripts he's meant to be menacing and scary, in other scripts it's played almost for comedy. You know, there was a parody of Thelma and Louise where Joker was meant to be the house husband, and it's just a fun character to. It's fun to get behind the wheel of that crazy car. And this Sushi Girl is the closest to playing an out of control psychopath that I've had on film anyway. But like you say, when I was so desiring of character parts, I went to New York for that very reason and was able to play, you know, the sleazy producer in room service rather than the wide-eyed Midwestern playwright. And in the, you know, we did The Nerd, we did Harrigan and Hart, which was a musical. That's something I never expected to do. And this is something I never expected to do. But the similarity in all these things that I just brought up is that they were all ensemble pieces. You know, I take great comfort in working in the company of other talented performers and actors and not having the weight of the piece on my shoulders alone.
Was there a certain amount of begging or pleading that it took to get you to be in Sushi Girl? What was it that got you into the project?
Mafia pressure, wasn't it?
Yeah. We made him an offer he couldn't refuse.
Hand jobs.
Tony did, actually. Yeah.
We're going along about the cars, and it just hit me, kind of like in bumper cars, and it used to be my favorite attraction in the music park. And you're in a track, and each of us in a crazy bumper car, and we're just prodding each other one bump.
Especially these two, really. You know, and this guy being a thorn in everyone's side, really. You know, like what else are you gonna do when you're stuck in a chair, right?
You're stuck in the middle. Bam, bam.
No, Kern, first feature. It's really not common for someone's first feature to have a cast like this, and a team like this. It looks like an amazing movie. So, how did you make it happen?
Just like your T-shirt,
with a lot of support.
This person.
You know, I think a lot of the success of this project came from, you know, me saying, look, I can't do these things. I need to find the right partners to do these things with. And you know, I assembled the team, the 4 guys, the assembly line guys, and then it was sort of like, we had sort of, when I say like a laundry list or a shopping list, but it was like we need to have the right people in these roles. And it was really about, you know, like some of them we wrote them for, and others we did a lot of thinking about who would be the right choice for these characters. And we were right. We made the right decisions.
We won.
So it's all about smart. I think it's about smart writing and smart decisions and good partnership.
You found me at a place named Doobies, didn't you?
Yeah, Doobies with what's his face.
Said no more.
So, other than
last question.
Other than Fantasia, where will people be able to see Sushi Girl?
It should be hitting VOD on November 27th and being in theaters January 4th, 2013, and then Blu-ray DVD sometime in April.
This film is so important. We have to get the word out.
Please get the word
out.
Sushi Girl.
Everybody loves it. Or has an opinion about it one way or the other, love or hate.
All right. Thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you.